Hey there, beautiful. Ever wondered why some women seem to have men wrapped around their fingers, while others struggle to get noticed? What if I told you that flirting isn't about being the most beautiful woman in the room? It's about mastering the art of connection. Today, I'm revealing 10 proven flirting techniques that men simply can't resist. Whether you're single, dating, or just want to spice up your relationship, these tips will transform the way you interact with men. So, grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's dive in. Let's be real, flirting can feel intimidating. But here's the truth. Flirting is less about what you say and more about how you make someone feel. It's about confidence, playfulness, and creating a magnetic energy that draws people in. And guess what? You don't need to be a natural-born flirt to master this. These 10 techniques are simple, effective, and backed by psychology. By the end of this video, you'll have a toolkit of strategies to make any man feel special and intrigued. Ready to become irresistible? Let's get started. The power of eye contact. A deep dive why eye contact works. Creates intimacy. When you lock eyes with someone, it creates a sense of closeness and connection, even if you're not saying a word. It signals that you're fully present and engaged in the moment. Builds attraction. Studies show that prolonged eye contact can increase feelings of attraction. It's like a silent way of saying, "I'm interested in you." Boosts confidence. Holding eye contact shows confidence, and confidence is irresistible. It tells him that you're comfortable in your own skin. How to use eye contact effectively. The 3-second rule. When you first make eye contact, hold it for about 3 seconds. This is long enough to show interest, but not so long that it feels intense or awkward. The glance and smile combo. Catch his eye, hold the gaze for a moment, and then smile softly before looking away. This creates a playful, flirty vibe. The lingering look. During a conversation, hold eye contact a little longer than usual, especially when he's speaking. It shows you're genuinely interested in what he's saying. The look away technique. After holding eye contact, glance away slowly. This creates a sense of mystery and leaves him wanting more. The triangle trick. Shift your gaze between his eyes and his mouth during a conversation. This subtle movement can create a sense of anticipation and attraction. Pro tips for mastering eye contact. Practice in everyday situations. Start by making eye contact with strangers in casual settings, like at a coffee shop or in line at the grocery store. It'll help you get comfortable with holding a gaze. Don't overdo it. While eye contact is powerful, too much can feel intimidating. Balance it with natural breaks to keep things comfortable. Pair it with positive body language. Combine eye contact with open body language, like facing him directly, leaning in slightly, and smiling. This amplifies the connection. Read his reactions. Pay attention to how he responds. If he holds your gaze and smiles back, he's likely interested. If he looks away quickly, he might be shy or unsure. Give him space to warm up. Common mistakes to avoid. Staring. Holding eye contact for too long without breaks can come off as creepy or aggressive. Keep it natural and relaxed. Looking down. Constantly looking down can signal insecurity. Instead, glance to the side if you need to break the gaze. Overthinking it. Don't stress about getting it perfect. Eye contact should feel natural, not forced. Real-life example. Imagine you're at a party, and you spot someone you're interested in. You catch his eye from across the room, hold the gaze for a few seconds, and then smile before looking away. Later, when you're talking, you maintain steady eye contact while he's speaking, occasionally glancing at his lips. This combination of subtle cues will make him feel seen, valued, and intrigued. Final thought. Eye contact is more than just looking at someone. It's about creating a connection. When used correctly, it can make you unforgettable. So, the next time you're talking to a man you're interested in, remember, your eyes can say more than words ever could. The art of complimenting. Why compliments work. Boosts his ego. Men love to feel appreciated and admired. A genuine compliment can make him feel like $1,000,000. Creates a positive connection. Compliments break down barriers and make him associate you with good feelings. Shows you're paying attention. A thoughtful compliment demonstrates that you're noticing the little things about him, which makes him feel special. How to give compliments that men can't resist. Be specific. Instead of saying, "You're handsome," try, "You have such a warm smile, it's really inviting." Specific compliments feel more genuine and memorable. Focus on effort, not just genetics. Compliment things he has control over, like his style, his sense of humor, or his taste in music. For example, "You have such a great sense of style. Where do you get your fashion inspiration?" Make it about his personality. Complimenting his character traits shows you're interested in who he is as a person. For example, "You're such a great listener. It's so refreshing." Keep it light and playful. A playful compliment can add a flirty vibe. For example, "You're trouble, aren't you? I can tell by that mischievous grin." Timing is everything. Deliver your compliment at the right moment, when he's just done something impressive or when the conversation naturally allows for it. Pro tips for complimenting like a pro. Be genuine. Only give compliments you truly mean. Insincerity is easy to spot and can backfire. Don't overdo it. Too many compliments can come off as desperate or overwhelming. Keep it balanced. Use nonverbal cues. Pair your compliment with a smile, eye contact, or a light touch to amplify its impact. Tailor it to him. Pay attention to what he values. If he's proud of his career, compliment his ambition. If he's into fitness, praise his dedication. Examples of killer compliments. For his appearance. "You have such a confident vibe, it's really attractive." "That shirt looks great on you, it brings out your eyes." For his personality. "You're so easy to talk to. I feel like I've known you forever. You have such a great sense of humor. You always know how to make me laugh." For his skills or talents. "You're really good at that. You must have put a lot of effort into it." I love how passionate you are about his hobby. It's inspiring. For his effort. "You're such a great listener. It's so refreshing. I can tell you really care about something he's passionate about. It's really admirable." Common mistakes to avoid. Being too generic. Saying "you're nice" or "you're cool" doesn't stand out. Be specific and thoughtful. Overloading with compliments. Focusing only on looks. Bombarding him with too many compliments are nice. Can make you seem they shouldn't be the only thing you focus on. Eager. Balance them with compliments about his personality or actions. Making it about you avoid turning the compliment into a statement about yourself, like, "You're so handsome. I bet all the girls love you." Real-life example. Imagine you're on a date, and he's telling you about a recent project he worked on. Instead of just nodding along, you say, "Wow, you're so passionate about what you do. It's really inspiring. I can tell you put a lot of thought into it." This shows you're paying attention, and it makes him feel valued and appreciated. A well-crafted compliment can leave a lasting impression. It's not just about making him feel good. It's about showing him that you see and appreciate the unique qualities that make him who he is. So, the next time you're talking to a man you're interested in, don't hold back. Let him know what you admire about him. Playful teasing, a deep dive. Playful teasing is like the secret sauce of flirting. It adds a dash of fun, a pinch of intrigue, and a whole lot of chemistry to your interactions. When done right, it creates a lighthearted, flirty dynamic that keeps things exciting and shows off your confidence. But here's the key. Playful teasing is all about balance. It's not about being mean or critical. It's about creating a sense of connection through humor and charm. The trick to effective teasing is to keep it light and fun. Focus on something harmless, like his quirky habits, his taste in music, or even his over-the-top love for pizza. For example, if he mentions he's a terrible cook, you could say, "Wow, so you're telling me I'd have to handle all the cooking? Good thing I'm a pro." This kind of teasing shows you're paying attention, and it gives him an opportunity to play along, creating a back-and-forth banter that feels natural and engaging. Timing is everything with teasing. Use it during moments of laughter or when the conversation feels relaxed. Pair it with a smile or a playful tone to make sure he knows you're just having fun. And always pay attention to his reaction. If he's laughing and teasing you back, you're on the right track. If he seems uncomfortable, dial it back and switch to something more positive, like a compliment. The beauty of playful teasing is that it creates a sense of intimacy without being too serious. It shows you're confident enough to be playful, and it gives him a chance to see your fun, lighthearted side. So the next time you're talking to a man you're interested in, don't be afraid to tease him a little. Just keep it kind, keep it fun, and watch the sparks fly. The magic of touch, a deep dive. Touch is one of the most powerful yet underrated tools in flirting. It's a universal language that can convey interest, warmth, and connection without saying a word. When used thoughtfully, a simple touch can create an instant spark and deepen the bond between you and the person you're flirting with. But here's the catch. It has to be subtle, natural, and well-timed. The key to using touch effectively is to start small and gauge his reaction. A light touch on the arm during a laugh, a gentle brush of your hand against his when passing something, or a quick shoulder tap to emphasize a point can all work wonders. These small gestures send a clear signal that you're comfortable with him and interested in creating a closer connection. For example, if he tells a funny story, you might lightly touch his arm and say, "You're hilarious, I can't stop laughing." This combines touch with a compliment, doubling the impact. Timing and context are crucial. Use touch during moments of shared laughter, agreement, or when the conversation feels warm and connected. Avoid overdoing it or touching in a way that feels forced. Subtlety is your best friend here. And always pay attention to his body language. If he leans in, reciprocates the touch, or seems more engaged, you're on the right track. If he pulls away or seems uncomfortable, respect his boundaries and dial it back. The magic of touch lies in its ability to create intimacy and build trust. It's a nonverbal way of saying, "I'm interested in you," and it can make your interactions feel more personal and memorable. So, the next time you're flirting with someone you're into, don't shy away from a little touch. Just keep it light, natural, and full of positive energy. Active listening, a deep dive. Active listening is one of the most underrated yet powerful flirting techniques. It's not just about hearing the words someone says. It's about truly engaging with them, showing genuine interest, and making them feel valued. When you actively listen, you create a connection that goes beyond surface-level attraction. It's about making the other person feel seen, heard, and understood, which is incredibly attractive. The key to active listening is to be fully present in the conversation. Put away distractions, maintain eye contact, and focus on what he's saying. Nod along, smile, and use verbal cues like "really?" or "that's so interesting" to show you're engaged. But don't stop there. Ask follow-up questions that show you're paying attention. For example, if he mentions he loves hiking, you could say, "That's awesome. What's the most beautiful trail you've ever been on?" This not only keeps the conversation flowing, but also shows you're genuinely interested in his experiences and opinions. Another powerful aspect of active listening is reflecting back what he's said. If he shares a story or an opinion, paraphrase it in your own words to show you've understood. For instance, if he talks about a challenging project at work, you could say, "It sounds like you put a lot of effort into that. It must feel amazing to see it pay off." This kind of response makes him feel appreciated and understood, which deepens the connection. Active listening also involves paying attention to nonverbal cues. Notice his body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions. If he seems excited about a topic, lean into it. If he seems hesitant or unsure, offer reassurance. This level of attentiveness shows empathy and emotional intelligence, qualities that are incredibly attractive. The beauty of active listening is that it's not just a flirting technique, it's a life skill. It builds trust, fosters deeper connections, and makes people feel valued. So, the next time you're talking to someone you're interested in, don't just wait for your turn to speak. Truly listen, engage, and watch how it transforms your interactions. Confidence is key, a deep dive. Confidence is the ultimate magnet in flirting and in life. It's not about being the loudest person in the room or having all the answers. True confidence is about owning who you are, embracing your strengths, and being comfortable in your own skin. When you radiate confidence, it's irresistible. It tells the world, and the person you're flirting with, that you know your worth, and that energy is contagious. So, how do you project confidence when flirting? It starts with your body language. Stand tall, shoulders back, and maintain eye contact. These small adjustments instantly make you appear more self-assured. Smile genuinely. It's a universal sign of confidence and approachability. When you speak, do so clearly and with intention. Avoid filler words like or like, and don't be afraid to pause and collect your thoughts. A confident person isn't in a rush to fill every silence. Another key aspect of confidence is embracing your imperfections. Nobody's perfect, and that's okay. If you stumble over your words or make a joke that doesn't land, laugh it off instead of dwelling on it. Confidence isn't about being flawless. It's about being comfortable with your flaws. This kind of self-acceptance is incredibly attractive because it shows you're secure in who you are. Confidence also means taking initiative. If you're interested in someone, don't wait for them to make the first move. Compliment them, start a conversation, or suggest a fun activity. Taking the lead shows you're not afraid to go after what you want, and that kind of boldness is magnetic. But here's the thing. Confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. Start by focusing on your strengths and celebrating your wins, no matter how small. Surround yourself with people who uplift you and remind you of your value. And most importantly, practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and encouragement you'd offer a friend. When you're confident, you give others permission to be confident too. It creates a positive, uplifting dynamic that makes flirting feel natural and fun. So, the next time you're talking to someone you're interested in, remember, confidence isn't about being perfect, it's about being authentically, unapologetically you. And that's the most attractive thing of all, using humor, a deep dive. Humor is one of the most powerful tools in your flirting toolkit. It's a universal language that breaks down barriers, creates connection, and makes you instantly more likable. When you can make someone laugh, you create a positive emotional association with you. And that's incredibly attractive. But here's the thing. Using humor in flirting isn't about being a stand-up comedian or telling perfectly timed jokes. It's about being playful, lighthearted, and authentic. The key to using humor effectively is to keep it natural and relatable. Share funny stories from your life, make lighthearted observations about the situation you're in, or playfully tease, in a kind way, of course. For example, if you're at a coffee shop and he spills his drink, you could say, "Well, I guess the floor wanted a latte too." This kind of light, situational humor shows you're easygoing and can find joy in the little things. Self-deprecating humor can also be a great way to connect, as long as it's done in moderation. Poking fun at yourself in a lighthearted way shows you don't take yourself too seriously and can laugh at your own quirks. For instance, if you trip over your words, you could say, "Wow, I think my brain just short-circuited for a second." This kind of humor humanizes you and makes you more approachable. Timing is everything when it comes to humor. Use it to ease tension, lighten the mood, or create a shared moment of laughter. Pay attention to his reactions. If he's laughing and engaging with your humor, you're on the right track. If he seems confused or doesn't respond, don't force it. Humor should feel natural, not like you're trying too hard. Another important aspect of using humor is knowing your audience. What makes one person laugh might not resonate with another, so tailor your humor to his personality. If he's into sarcasm, play along with witty banter. If he's more laid back, go for light, feel-good humor. The goal is to create a connection, not to impress him with your comedic genius. The beauty of humor is that it creates a sense of joy and ease. It shows you're fun to be around and that you don't take life too seriously. So, the next time you're flirting with someone, don't be afraid to let your playful side shine. A shared laugh can be the start of something truly special. The power of mystery, a deep dive. Mystery is one of the most captivating elements of flirting. It's about creating intrigue, leaving someone curious, and giving them a reason to want to know more about you. When you master the art of mystery, you become irresistible because you're not an open book. You're a story they can't wait to keep reading. The key to creating mystery is balance. You want to share enough to pique their interest, but hold back enough to keep them guessing. For example, instead of telling your entire life story on the first date, share a few interesting tidbits and leave the rest for later. If he asks about your job, you could say, "I work in marketing, but my real passion is traveling to hidden gems around the world. Maybe I'll tell you about my favorite spot next time." This kind of response invites curiosity and sets the stage for future conversations. Another way to create mystery is through your body language and tone. A subtle smile, a lingering glance, or a playful pause can speak volumes without saying a word. For instance, if he asks what you're thinking, you could smile and say, "Oh, just something funny. I'll tell you later." This leaves him wondering and wanting to know more. Mystery also comes from having a life outside of the person you're flirting with. When you're busy pursuing your passions, hobbies, and goals, it naturally creates an air of intrigue. It shows you're independent, interesting, and not overly available. For example, if he asks what you're up to over the weekend, you could say, "I've got a few exciting plans. Let's just say it involves something I've never tried before." This kind of response sparks curiosity and makes him want to be part of your world. The beauty of mystery is that it keeps the excitement alive. It's not about playing games or being secretive. It's about letting the connection unfold naturally and giving him a reason to stay interested. So, the next time you're flirting with someone, remember, a little mystery goes a long way. Share just enough to keep him intrigued, and let the rest unfold in its own time. Body language matters. A deep dive. Your body language speaks louder than words. It's the silent communicator that can either draw someone in or push them away. When it comes to flirting, your body language can make all the difference. It's not just about what you say. It's about how you say it, how you move, and how you carry yourself. Mastering the art of confident, open body language can make you irresistible. The foundation of great body language is posture. Stand or sit up straight, shoulders back, and head held high. This instantly makes you appear more confident and approachable. Slouching or crossing your arms, on the other hand, can make you seem closed off or uninterested. Open, expansive postures signal that you're comfortable in your own skin and ready to connect. Eye contact is another crucial element. Touch, when used shows you're appropriately, engaged can and also interested enhance in the your body conversation. language. Combine A it light with touch a warm on the arm smile, during a laugh and you've got a or a winning playful combination. nudge can create a But sense don't of overdo intimacy. it. Holding Just eye be sure to contact keep for it too light long and can feel respectful. intense. And always pay
Instead,
attention to his
use
response.
the glance and smile technique.
If he seems comfortable
Catch his
and
eye,
reciprocates,
hold the gaze
you're on
for
the
a
right
few
track.
seconds, smile,
Finally,
and then look away.
pay attention to your facial
This creates
expressions.
a flirty, playful vibe.
A warm,
Mirroring
genuine
is a
smile
subtle
is
yet
one of the most
powerful
attractive
technique.
things you can offer.
It involves subtly
It
mimicking
signals
the
that
other
you're
person's
happy,
body language,
approachable, and
like
enjoying
leaning
the
in
interaction.
when they do, or
Avoid
matching their
frowning or
gestures.
looking distracted.
This creates a sense
this
of
can send
harmony
the wrong
and
message.
connection,
The
making
beauty of body
interaction
language
feel more
is that it's
natural and
universal.
comfortable.
Even
For
without
example,
words,
if
you
he
can
leans
convey
in while
confidence,
talking, lean in
interest, and
slightly
warmth.
too.
If
So
he
the next
gestures
time
with
you're
his
flirting with
hands,
someone, remember,
incorporate similar
being authentic,
movements into
a
your
deep
own
dive.
gestures. At the heart of all successful flirting, and all meaningful connections, is authenticity. Being authentic means showing up as your true self, without pretense or masks. It's about embracing who you are, quirks and all, and letting that shine through in your interactions. When you're authentic, you create a genuine connection that's both refreshing and irresistible. The beauty of authenticity is that it's effortless. You don't have to try to be someone you're not or memorize a script. Instead, you simply show up as you are. If you're naturally funny, let your humor shine. If you're more introspective, share your thoughtful insights. If you're passionate about something, let that passion come through. Authenticity is magnetic because it's real, and people are drawn to realness. One of the keys to being authentic is self-acceptance. Embrace your imperfections and see them as part of what makes you unique. If you stumble over your words or say something awkward, laugh it off instead of beating yourself up. Confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about being comfortable with who you are, flaws and all. When you own your quirks, you give others permission to do the same, creating a space where genuine connection can thrive. Another aspect of authenticity is being present in the moment. Instead of worrying about what to say next or how you're coming across, focus on the person in front of you. Listen actively, engage genuinely, and let the conversation flow naturally. When you're fully present, it shows and it makes the other person feel valued and appreciated. Authenticity also means being honest about your intentions. If you're interested in someone, don't play games or hide your feelings. Be clear about what you want while respecting their boundaries. For example, if you're enjoying the conversation, you could say, "I'm really having a great time talking to you. We should do this again sometime." This kind of honesty is refreshing and creates a foundation of trust. The beauty of being authentic is that it takes the pressure off. You don't have to try to impress or fit into a mold. You just have to be yourself. And when you're yourself, you attract people who appreciate you for who you truly are. So, the next time you're flirting with someone, and there you have it, 10 proven flirting techniques that men can't resist. From the power of eye contact to the magic of authenticity, these strategies will help you create connections that are deep, meaningful, and unforgettable. But remember, flirting isn't about changing who you are. It's about enhancing the amazing person you already are. So go out there, be yourself, and let your light shine. And if you want more tips on building lasting connections, don't forget to check out my next video, How to Keep a Man Interested: 7 Secrets to Building a Lasting Connection. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Until next time, stay confident, stay fabulous, and keep flirting. Remember, the most attractive thing you can be is your body is speaking. Make sure it's saying all the right things. Now that you've got these 10 flirting techniques in your back pocket, it's time to put them into action. But before you go, I've got something special for you. If you want to take your dating game to the next level, check out my next video, How to Keep a Man Interested. 7 Secrets to Building a Lasting Connection. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Click the link on the screen or in the description below, and I'll see you there.